Hello everyone and welcome to the League of Comics. Today we're diving into the dark and tortured world of Gotham to explore the fascinating story of one of the most tragic and complex characters in the Batman Arkham saga. We'll be talking about Jason Todd, but especially about his terrifying alter ego, the Arkham Knight. But be warned, we're not focusing on the video games directly this time. Instead, we're looking at the story developed in the comic book Batman, Arkham Knight Genesis, which explains in detail how Jason went from Robin to a vengeance-fueled anti-hero. So buckle up, because this story is dark, brutal, and above all, absolutely captivating. Jason Todd was born to parents addicted to methamphetamine. That should tell you how dire his circumstances were right from the start. He was literally born on the rooftop of a building in Gotham City. His father, deep in debt, tried to sell him to Sal Maroni, one of the city's top gangsters. Naturally, Maroni refused, beat him up, and gave him a week to repay what he owed. Out of money and desperate, Jason's father hid from Maroni and took out his frustrations on Jason, constantly calling him useless. By the time he was 13, Jason, angry and growing more violent, had had enough. He got his revenge by telling Sal Maroni where his parents were hiding. The gangster found them and had them executed. From that point on, Jason was on his own in the streets, turning to petty crimes and theft to survive. 2 years later, Jason is 15 and committing an armed robbery. That same night, he witnesses a fierce battle between Batman and the Joker. The Joker is about to shoot the Dark Knight, and Jason intervenes. He steals Batman's grapnel gun, uses it to pin down the Joker, and then pulls out his own gun to finish him off. Except Batman stops him at the last second. Before being knocked out, the Joker looks at Jason with a sinister grin and says, "I'll never forget your face." Batman, realizing Jason nearly killed the Joker, can't just let him walk away. He turns Jason over to the police, and the boy is then placed in a Wayne Industries program designed to help troubled youth. Thanks to this program, Jason's sentence is reduced, and he's released earlier than expected. Once free, Jason returns to school and quickly shows remarkable athletic abilities, catching Bruce Wayne's eye. One night, while Jason is studying in his dorm, Batman appears and hands him a grapnel gun and a suit. "You have one night to impress me." Batman watches from a distance as Jason roams Gotham streets in the suit, and he does an impressive job. Convinced, Bruce starts the process to become Jason's legal guardian and eventually reveals he's Batman. Jason officially becomes the second Robin, following in Dick Grayson's Nightwing footsteps. Unlike Grayson, Jason is impulsive, even aggressive. He wants to prove he's more than just a sidekick. It's especially clear during another fight with the Joker. Jason, trying to save Batman, rams the Joker with the Batmobile, but the clown survives and flees. Instead of following Batman's plan, Jason chases the Joker solo. That's a big mistake. The place explodes, and Batman sees Jason vanish in the blast, thinking he's dead. In reality, Jason survived. So did the Joker, who then kidnaps him and takes him to an abandoned wing of Arkham Asylum. That's where Jason's descent into hell begins. The Joker tortures him for months, both physically and mentally. He even burns a J into Jason's cheek with a branding iron, and gets corrupt guards to let other inmates beat him too. At first, Jason endures it by clinging to the hope that Batman will eventually rescue him, but that hope is crushed when he finds out Batman has replaced him with a new Robin, Tim Drake. To break Jason completely, the Joker fakes his execution on camera, sending the footage to Batman. Convinced he's lost Jason once again, Batman is devastated, but it was all an act. The Joker had given Jason a bulletproof vest so he would survive and endure more torture. Harley Quinn, jealous of the attention the Joker gives Jason, uses her psychology background to twist Jason's mind, convincing him that Batman is the real reason for all his suffering. The Joker forces Jason to fight two inmates dressed as Batman. Drugged and enraged, Jason kills one with a gun, the first time he's ever taken a life. At that moment, Harley christens him the Arkham Knight. With that, his new identity is born, a driven anti-hero on a mission to destroy Batman. During the events of Batman, Arkham Asylum, the Joker escapes, and Jason uses the chaos to do the same. He runs into Deathstroke, who's been paid to keep him there, but Jason negotiates a hefty payoff for his freedom. Together, they head to Wayne Tower, where Jason steals funds from one of Batman's accounts to pay Deathstroke. Tim Drake, the new Robin, arrives, but Jason escapes before facing him directly. Jason hires Deathstroke to train a special militia. They leave Gotham for a while, then return once Jason has finished his own training. Now calling himself the Arkham Knight, he breaks into the Batcave to copy designs for weapons, vehicles, and drones. Deathstroke tests Nightwing and Robin, gathering intel on their fighting styles and weaknesses. Jason teams up with Scarecrow to evacuate Gotham using a brand new fear toxin, allowing Jason's militia to move in unopposed. Major criminals like Two-Face, Penguin, Harley Quinn, and Firefly join them, thinking Scarecrow is the main threat. In truth, Jason is the one pulling the strings. On Halloween night, the Arkham Knight unleashes Scarecrow's toxin across the city, officially launching his grand offensive against Batman. This is where the story of the Batman Arkham Knight video game truly begins. Jason, under the guise of the Arkham Knight, doesn't just want to destroy Batman physically, he aims to break him mentally, mirroring the way he himself was broken. And that's the end of this deep dive into Jason Todd's journey and his transformation into the Arkham Knight. This version, told in Batman Arkham Knight, adds an incredible layer of depth to the Arkham saga. Tragic, right? If you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps a lot, especially since the lore is still quite new and needs your support. We'll be back soon with more videos on the Batman universe and beyond. Until then, take care and have a great day or evening. See you next time on the League of Comics.